Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're going to continue our playthrough of Silent War 2.0 with the expansion IJN, Imperial Japanese Navy 2.0. Alright, this is week 3, January 42. Had a couple things at the end of the video I caught, some things I caught during the video or I figured out. One was I put in February reinforcements. Man, my mind was just like, I did my January, I went to week 2, now it's February. It's not. So they haven't come out. I had 3 ships that I pulled out, destroyers. They come out at the end of January 42, not at the beginning. I put those 3 back in my cup. I'll have to get them back out again once we complete this. Okay. So I cleaned all that up at the end of the video. I just wanted to make sure I'd taken my ships out for February. I put them back in over here. So everything's, I think we're back. We're ready to go. Okay. On my channel, I've had lots of comments, and I really love these comments because it makes it, for one, other people are replying and it creates that dialogue. But number 2 is it makes me start researching too. And so the comments we're talking about are on these subs that have the 1/2 on them for the ASW value and how that works. So this is probably, this may be the single most important thing that they should have given us an example of, and they didn't. And they have conflicting things in the rule book. Okay. First one here is on page 6 in 2.5 conventions, and it talks about fraction rounding, and it says fractions are rounded less than 1/2 down, and all fractions equal to or greater than 1/2, 0.5 up. Okay, so that's like, they made this statement, that's the way it should work, okay? But they also say in here, it uses both rounding up and rounding down in order to keep as close to the statistical model as possible. Okay, so they kind of gave a little bit of a weird disclaimer there about that. Now, in the resolving the attack phase, this is 14.16, it says to do this. Subtract the target's value from the attacker's value, round down to get a result, and roll a die. Okay, and then in the counterattack round, you do the same thing, fractions rounded up. All right, now, I'm going to give you an example, and this is the way I'm going to do it because I can't do it any other way. My mind isn't going to let me, or something doesn't make sense. But here's how I'm going to explain it. If I went to Excel and put in a formula that said round down 8 minus 2 point anything, it's going to round it down. It's not going to go, if it's a half, it's going to round up. And if I tell it round down, it rounds down. Okay, and that's the way I interpret that. And they round up. Your normal convention is, if it's 0.5, it goes up. If it's not, it goes down. Okay. Because we don't have anything that's going to be less than 1/2 or greater than 1/2, we have to work with this 1/2. All right. So here's my logic. I got these 2 counters. They add up. Their ASW adds up to 2.5. Let's say my attack value is 4. And if I subtract the 2, because that's all that's there, of course, then the value's 2. Simple enough. All right. But now, I complicate it with the 1/2. So if this is my attack phase, 4 minus 2.5 would be 1.5, and I round it down, makes it 1. If it's the counterattack phase, it's 4 minus 2.5 is 1.5, round it up, makes it 2. Now, the reason I did this was because that makes sense to me. Okay, in my attack phase, they don't know where I'm at yet. They haven't found me, they haven't spotted me, and I haven't launched my torpedoes yet. I get the advantage on that one. But during the counterattack, they now know that I'm there, and now their ASW just went up. That's the way I'm going to play it this turn, because that's what makes sense to me. I can't, I mean, you know, we talk about you do this and you round up, and rounding makes it the same, and rounding up made it round down, and round down. Oh my God, I was getting so confused. I just had to apply my own logic to this. So maybe this is why we play games, right? And when you're a solo gamer like I am, the only people I have to offer me bits and pieces of rules and things are you guys, that you put the comments out there. And this is why I really appreciate the comments. It doesn't make me feel like, man, I can't play a game. It's the challenge, right? When I was young and I played with my dad, he and I could read the rules and interpret them. But now, you know, I either go to Board Game Geek, or, you know, I see what you guys, what we have here and with the comments. So this is how I interpreted the rule. This is how I'm going to play it. And you can give me feedback after this video, and we'll see how it works if it comes up. All right, that's enough of that. That was 6 minutes of a rule explanation. Hopefully I won't have to do that again. Let's get started. First thing is our war event phase. And this is week 3, January 1941. 1942. Uh-oh, we got a 1. And a 1 means we're going to have a war event. All right. Let me get my war events out. That's combat event. I need war event. All right, here we go. This is War Period 1. This is in the scenario book, and here's our table. We're going to roll, and we get 0. Okay. Special mission, Fall of Luzon. 3 submarines must move to Davao to evacuate Allied personnel and Filipino gold reserves. No attacks may be made. All submarines currently in port at Manila, regardless of readiness, must conduct base-to-base movement to Surabaya and or Fremantle. Any subs in repair boxes 2 or 3 in the whole box are lost and counted as sunk. I don't have any down in that area. Manila has fallen and no further operations may be conducted from it. Fremantle base immediately becomes operational. So Fremantle is operational. Immediately place the American submarine tender Holland at Surabaya. If this event is rolled again, conduct special mission run to Corregidor. Okay, 3 submarines must move to Davao to evacuate Allied personnel Filipino. Okay. So I'm looking over here, and I got South Philippine Sea, North Philippine Sea. There's Manila, Subic. There it is. It's in this area right here. That's in the South Philippine Sea. And I'm just checking now on my scenario. And I do not have South Philippine Sea as an operation area. Events that affect operations not in play are treated as no event. Okay, so all of that, no event. All right, no event. Moving on. Wow, wasted a lot of time on that, didn't I? That's okay. Here we go. Torpedo improvement, no intelligence. Weather event phase. Here comes Ultra. So we're going to roll for Ultra, and we get 4. And a 4 is Kuriles and Banda C. So the Kuriles and Banda C. Let's find them. Here's Banda C. We're not going there. And the Kuriles. Here they are. Okay, we got Ultra up there. We could get up in there. Okay, I may go there. I've got a couple subs that are available. Could make a run over there. So I think we will. I think we'll probably do that. All right. Now weather phase. Gonna roll to see if we have a storm. We get 3. No storm. All right. This is January. January takes a 0 still. All right. Submarine reinforcements, none. Ready submarines phase. Move boxes in the pier side out to ready for sea. So I have the narwhal and the grampus are ready for sea. And roll for subs in the broom box. Here we go. Okay, first guy up is the dolphin. He needs a 4 or less. He gets 9. He is not ready for sea. He goes to pier side. Next up, Pompano. He's a 4. It's a 5. Let's not go. Next up, Plunger. He gets a 0. He's going out. Okay. Next up, Tautog. He's a 5. He's not ready. Next up, Argonaut. He's a 2. He gets 2. Hey, what do you know? All right, Argonaut is ready for sea. Next up, Triton. He's a 5. He gets 0. He's coming out. And finally, Cachalot. He's a 4. He gets 2. All right, he's coming out. Oh, we got several submarines going to be able to deploy here at the end of this turn. All right. Submarine repair, I don't have any. And prep for operations. Okay, we move these guys all up into operating now. And operating here. And operating, operating, and operating, and operating. Okay. Okay, here we go. Patrol movement phase. Okay, here we go. We're going to try our patrols. Now, one thing I've been missing also is if I roll on this and I get the white box, I got to do a second roll to see if I come across a single ship or a submarine. Okay, there's always that chance. So, okay, let's start way up here in the North Pacific. And I have Grayback, and let's see if he can find something out here. So we're going to roll. He gets, oh, it's a 0. Oh, dice go, ooh, because now I do my second roll. And if it's a 0, he's going to run across another submarine. Roll the other die, and it is a 5. Okay, so no, and it had to come up red to be a single ship. So he has no contact. Okay. So we check him. He is a B, and he's a -1 because he encountered no enemy contacts. Okay, he needs a 3 or less, so on the roll is actually a 4 or less for his endurance. He gets 7. So he's patrolled, he's done, he's going to get a return to base put on him. Oops. He's got to go back and get refueled and rearmed. Okay. I got Thresher here in the North Pacific. He's going to roll for contact. He gets 3. And a 3 is green. He did make a sparse contact. All right. Excuse me. Now we roll on the contact table. Here's a sparse. We're going to roll. He gets a 1. This is really going to be sparse probably. And a 1 is C1. On the green table, over here, C1 is 2, 1, 1. So that's what we draw. 2, 1, 1. So we'll come over here, draw out of the A cup. Let's see what he gets. He gets a 1, 2. Then he gets 1 out of the B. It's this one. Uh-oh. And 1 out of the C cup. And it is this one. Ah, nothing going to be up there. Okay. Mark this area. This is the Thresher. All right. My attack posture, I'm going to go aggressive in column A. All right. I can reveal up to 4 in these 2 columns. So here we go. This is a merchant, 2,000 tons. Oh, combat event and a destroyer, 2,000 tons. Okay, we got a combat event. So we're going to have to roll for the combat event and see what happens here. Combat event stable. I'm going to roll this black die, and it is a 3. Japanese patrol bomber spots submarine. The submarine is spotted and attacked by a Japanese patrol bomber. If able, attempt a crash dive. If unsuccessful, roll a die immediately on the event aircraft line of the counterattack table and apply the results. Proceed to the endurance check. And there is no tropical storm. Okay, crash dive. I can. Now I have to find that because I have not done my crash dives yet. Let's see where that's at. Crash dives. 28.2. Way back here in the back. Okay. Crash dive. My crash dive rating is this upside down black triangle with a 0 in it. Second chance against sudden attacks. I'm not in shallow water, so don't have to worry about that. If the result is equal to or less than the crash dive rating, the crash dive is successful. Oh my gosh, I got to roll a 0. Here we go. I got, oh, it was a 2. So it could not crash dive. Okay, I failed that. Roll on the diligent escort or event aircraft table. Any result. Could change any result except no effect to spotted. Circular running torpedoes, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm going to read this again. It says to crash dive immediately on the event aircraft line of the counter attack table. Okay, counter attack table. Event aircraft. These are spotted. There's a damaged and possible sunk. Okay, so here we go. We're going to roll. We'll use the black die. I believe they get a +1 because I am in an aggressive posture. That makes that, that's right here. That makes that an 8 on an event aircraft. 8 is damaged. So they damaged me. Ah, dang. Okay. So I take a damaged marker to Thresher. It goes back up here. He's going to be done, and he's going to be damaged. And I got to roll for his for his endurance, but I don't think it matters because he's going home anyway. But we'll do it. Let's see, for his endurance, he gets a +1 because of aggressive and +1 because he's damaged. So it's a +2. I don't think there's any way I can get anything. I got a 7. He has to go home. We knew that was coming anyway once he got damaged. Okay. So, having some bad luck here with these guys. This goes back to the C cup, back to the B cup, and these two back to the A cup. All right. Well, that took care of that one. Okay, here I have Trout and Gar. So Trout is going to make an operations move to the bone-ins right here. So he has to do a transit check. He does not get a modifier for that. And so we're going to roll. And he's in the bone-ins. And the roll is 1. Okay. So a 1 is no effect on the transit table. So he's now patrolling here. He's going to roll to see what he detects. He gets a 2. Wow. It's orange, which is low density. We're going to roll, and he gets a 5. And a 5 over here in War Period 1 is C2. Okay, so he's got a C2. So on the orange, C2 is 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so a lot of possibilities over here. So start here. 4, 1. Uh-oh. 2, 3. Wow. 4. And the B cup gets 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. C cup gets 2. 1, 2. Nothing going to be there. And the D cup gets 1. Okay. Take my marker. He was over here. Where did I put that marker at? Operating area. This is the Trout. He's in the bone-ins. He's going to go into, I think I'm going to put him in area row B this time. All right. And he's going to be aggressive. Got to be aggressive with these bad torpedoes. It's my only hope here. All right. So he can reveal 5 ships. He gets 1. Oh, combat event. 2. There's a merchant, 3,000 tons. 3, 4, and 5 is this guy here. No TDC. That's on column C. Okay, got to do a combat event. So let's roll for the combat event. It's going to be number 8. Okay. Combat event number 8. He should have put these on a player aid. Counterattack. Escorts detect the submarine making its approach and hold it down. resolve as per combat event number 7, except the submarine cannot make an attack. Wow. If this event occurs to a wolf pack, it doesn't. Okay. Counterattack. The sequence of combat is altered for this round only once all targets are revealed normally, including unrevealed flags with TDCs that are being targeted. The escorts attack first. If not sunk or forced to return to base, the submarine attacks the surface ships. Conduct the initial attack round, then skip to the counterattack round if the submarine is not sunk or forced. Sequence of combat is altered for this round only once all targets are revealed normally. I did that. Including unrevealed flags with TDCs that are being targeted. The escorts attack first. Attacks the surface ships. Well, they don't have anybody that's, I haven't revealed them, so I'm going to get away with this one, it looks like. Because I wasn't forced to reveal any of those guys. My combat event comes off. It's back into there. And I can mark, oh, let's see. I can mark 4 ships with TDCs. One of these is going to be this guy right here. Yeah, so I am going to end up with 1. Okay, so this is going to be 1 TDC. Oh, I put them in the, go over there where you belong. All right, second one's on this 4,000 tonner right here. 2, and this one's on this guy here. And if I got to reveal one, let's do the one right here. And because he's not revealed, okay. Okay, I didn't have to do that, but I'm going to anyway because I want to. It is a destroyer. Okay, so I'm going to have to pull for this guy. He's a tough one, but not a big ASW, but let's pull for him. You see what destroyer is really out there. And it is, ooh, Yamakaze. This one's a B. But he's a tougher one, so he attacks first. Okay. So he's going to be a 2. He spotted me before I got to the convoy, but then I get to do my convoy phase. I can reveal these, see what I'm going to have. 0, +2, +3, +3. Horrible, horrible. Man, this is a horrible draw. Okay, here we go. Woo, this has been a rough round. Okay, his ASW is a 2. The good news is my submarine defense is a 3, so he's already at a -1. And he can't attack me on a -1 on the counterattack. It's got to be at least a 0. So he cannot get an attack on me. So far, he knew I was there, but he couldn't find me. All right. So I'm going to attack. Well, the guy I'm going to go after is over here because he gives me a better rating than any of them. So I'm going after the 3,000 ton merchant over here. All right. So we're going to be, I got 6 for my attack value, -2 for them sorry torpedoes, so I'm a 4. All right. His defense value is 2. My TDC marker is 0. but I get a -1 because I'm aggressive. All right, so I'm at -1, but he's in a different column, so add 1. So my attack value is 2. I get a -1. I get a submarine's defense value. A +1 die roll modifier in the attack posture is aggressive. +1, +1, +1. Counterattack tables. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I think they wrote these backwards, and I think I'm going to look. Well, I thought I had. Oh, here it is. Dates available. Okay, I thought I had something there, but I didn't. But here's the oddity right here. I think they have these backwards. On a cautious attack, a +1 die roll modifier to the hit. On a aggressive attack, it's -1. But in their instructions, in the rules, it says, oops, here it is. For the submarine, add -1 to attack if cautious, +1. So they got them backwards. So it is a -1 to my die roll for the attack. So my attack value is 2. So I literally need to roll a 3 or less to score a hit. Here we go. And we get 5. Missed. Okay. All right, now on that combat event, once all targets, including attack first, we did that, conduct the initial attack, then skip to the counterattack round. So now they're going to do counterattack. All right. So again, he's going to attack me he can't because he's 2 -1. Puts him at a -1 still. So he still hasn't revealed anything that can come get me. All right. The next thing's going to happen is I'm going to reveal, and I'm really worried about 3 more of these subs here. I'm going to turn my tail and go back to my operating area. And we're going to roll for my endurance. He is a B. And no damage, but +1 because I was aggressive. And I get a 6, +1's a 7. So he will have to return to base. Okay, so the Trout is going to be RTB. I'm going to flip him over now because he's going to go transit and he's going to have to go home. Okay, next guy up is the Gar. So let me clear my board here. 3, these 3 go back in the A cup. These 2 go into B. This one C, this one D, and this guy back into my other cup for the destroyers. Okay, all right, here we go. So I have the Gar on patrol here in the Marshall Islands. See what he can find. He gets a 0. Oh my gosh, I'm really having bad rolls. I'm going to roll a second die, and it is a 7. And a 7 is nothing. Okay, so he fails to find anything on his patrol. He is a B. And -1 to the die roll because he didn't encounter anybody. And he rolls a 0. He can stay out there. At least he didn't have to come home. So the Gar stays. there, but he's done. All right. Next, we have the Cuttlefish and the Grenadier. So I can operate in the Carolines, but I can't operate in the Solomons. Carolines, yes. Well, the Cuttlefish is on patrol. He's going to see if he encounters anything down here. He gets a 9. Oh, he does. It's a blue. So this is going to be a moderate. And now we roll. He had a 9. Oops, that was a 9. Now we roll to see the task force level is 6. And a 6 is a C2. And a C2 on moderate. C2 on moderate is 4322. 4322. Here we go. 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 3 on the B cup. 1, 2, 3, 2 on the C. 1, 2, and 2 on the D. One, 2. All right, here's our layout. Put the marker over here for the Cuttlefish in the Gilbert Islands. He's going to come in on the A column. All right. He'll be aggressive. It's the only hope he's got. So he can reveal one more ship than my tactical rating, so I'm a 2, so I can reveal these 3. That's what I'm going to do. Combat event. Wow. Keep drawing this. There's a 4,000 tonner. There's a 3,000 tonner. I think I went the past several turns without ever drawing one. Now all of a sudden, here they come. Okay, so I've got a combat event again. Let's roll the combat event. And we hit a 5. And a 5 on the combat event table. Qui fave fortuna? Whom does fortune favor? One side or the other has fortune smile upon them. If this event occurs, roll a d10 to determine the type of fortune affecting combat. Okay, here we go. I'm going to roll a d10. It is 8. 8. Deadly division. The submarine has encountered a deadly diligent escort division. All diligent escorts that are revealed after this event occurs in this and all subsequent rounds during this attack remain in play. Holy crap. If I pull any diligence escorts, well, we're probably not going to hang around here long, but here we go. Okay, so we revealed I can get 2 TDC markers. They're going on the combat events off. Okay. The first one is here. And the second one here. Okay, let's see what we get. TDC markers. This one is 0, This, oh good, a -2, finally, on the 3,000 tonner. Well, he's got 3 torpedoes. He's got a 1, so let's see. We're going to be even to start at 0. Man. Okay, here's the 3. -2 from our torpedoes makes me a 1. He's a 1. But he gets -2, and I get -1 more because I'm aggressive on my TDC. Makes that a -3. So now I'm at value of 2. I'm a 2, and I get a die roll modifier of -1. Here we go. 2 die roll modifier of -1. He gets, oh, it's a 0. He hits. The torpedoes are running true. Let's put it that way. We haven't hit yet. Okay, this guy's a 3,000 tonner, and we got to roll size of the target and -2 because of these torpedoes. He rolls a crap. 3. -2's a 1. He damaged him, so I hit him. I caused him damage. Okay. So I damaged the ship. The 3,000 tonners got damage on him. All right. All right. We're going to see what happens next. All right, here we go. They're going to... Nobody's got any ASW, so there's no counterattack. They still don't know where I am. Nice. Okay. I'm going to reveal 2 more. Counterattack rounds over. Reattack. Keeps the convoy a second time. Remove those, and then we reveal. And on our reveal, it is 1 more ship. If I stay aggressive, which I got to, because it's my only chance of hitting these guys, really. Okay, so we take these 2 off. I'm going to stay. I'm staying in this column because I really want to get a shot at that guy again. Okay, so I got to reveal 3 more. So I'm going to reveal this guy. It's a merchant. He's got some ASA too. He's another 3,000 tonner. Well, let's go ahead and reveal this guy. Oh, it's a destroyer. Okay, I got to pull me a destroyer for him now. See what we get. And it is, well, not too much worse than him. Akatsuki. Okay. Go back to the A cup. All right. So here we go. We're making our re-attack. I'm staying here and I'm going after that 3,000 tonner. Let's see if I can get another hit on him. He's damaged. It's going to help me. All right. Oh, you know what? Did that one wrong. This is a re-attack procedure. I revealed that one. I can reveal 3. I have to reveal red flags first. Then I reveal this guy. Because that's the order I would have. So he's a merchant at 9,000 tons. But I'm not going to go after him. I'm staying right here. But I'm supposed to reveal those before I do any red balls on the re-attack. Okay. Here we go. So we got to place TDC markers. I can place up to 2. I get 1 here. And 1 here. See what we get. This one is -1. This one is, +1. Dang. Okay. All right, for the attack, I get I'm a 3, he's a 2. This guy was a 1. That almost makes the difference there. I want to stay after that damaged ship. Okay, so I'm going to be a 3. He's a 1. I'm a 3, -2. So I'm a 1. He's a 1. He has a +1. I get -1 because it's a re-attack, makes it 0. I get -1 for my aggressiveness, makes it -1. So I'm -1. And then I get -1 because he's damaged. So that's 2. So now he's at -2. I'm a 1. So I'm going to redo this again. 3 minus 2, I'm a 1. He's a 1. He gets +1, makes him 2. He gets -1 for second attack, down to 1. Get -1 for my aggressiveness, 0. He's damaged, -1. So I was a 1, I'm now a 2. Okay, I get a 2. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't do his ASW. Shoot, he has 1.5, 2. So 2, 1.5. This is not the counterattack round, it's a re-attack, so that's going to round down. So I'm down to 1 now because of that. Okay, all right, let's run through that again. I'm a 3. -2 for my torpedoes leaves me at 1. So I'm going to put a marker here for 1. I'm a 1, so I don't forget. His defense is 1. The ASW is 1.5, so he's now at 2.5. He gets +1 here, 3.5, -1, 2.5, -1 for aggressiveness, 3.5, 2.5, 1.5. He's at 1.5. -1, so he's a -0.5. So 0. So I'm going to be a 1. I have to have a 1 or a 0 to hit. Well, hey, it's a miracle shot. Here we go. Cuttlefish is firing. He gets 7. Nope. The destroyers have spooked him. Okay. Now, counterattack. Here they come. He has 1.5. And it rounds up to 2. Sorry, a little error on my camera. He is a 1.5. And we round up, makes him a 2. My defense is 1. So he's on table 1. Counterattack table. Apply the following modifiers. Damage marker submarine has? Nope. If this is counterattack follows a re-attack, +1. He does not have it. So he gets a +1 on his counterattack roll. So this is a counterattack. +1. His die roll is 9. +1 is a 10. And this was a 1 to 2. That's a red. No. That's a yellow damaged. Okay. Cuttlefish got damaged. All right. So he's damaged. And of course, that's as far as he's going. He's withdrawing. Now, okay, so the cuttlefish is going to be over here. He's damaged. And of course we roll, but there's no doubt he's going home anyway. He gets a 3. He was a C on his, whether he could stick around or not. And his endurance, he needed a 2. And he's damaged +1, aggressive +1, so there's no way he was sticking around anyway. So he also has a return to base. Okay. So he's damaged and a return to base on the cuttlefish. All right. Now clean all this off. 1, 2 for the A cup. Wow, that was a tough series there. And the D cup. This guy goes back. And now we have Grenadier. So he's also operating here in the Gilberts. And we're going to see what he does. He gets a 4. Oops. 4. And a 4 is green. He gets a sparse. He rolls, and it is a 1. And 1 is C1. And C1 over here is 2, 1, 1. 2. We get 1. 2. 1. Dang it. Of course, that could be a big ship. And 1. Wow. All right. Grenadiers coming in on the A column. Aggressive. They're going to reveal these. Combat event. Wow. A merchant, 1,000 tons. And an aircraft. Oh, brother. I got everything bad on that deal. Okay, let's roll. For the combat event is a 2. And the 2 is torpedo malfunction. Roll 1d10 to determine the type of malfunction. It's not enough I got bad torpedoes, now I get them malfunctioning. 8. Close call. Things got tense, but the crew pulled through. The current attack round is canceled, including the counterattack. The submarine is still eligible for subsequent combat next round. Alright, this comes off. And we'll do a second round now. Whew. Spooked us, but we survived. So we're going to do a re-attack. I'm staying here. We're going to pull 1 TDC marker. Right here, there's nothing else to reveal. This is a, dang it, +3. Man, I can't get a break. Okay. I'm a 6, -2 is 4. So he starts out as a 4. He's a 2. ASW is a 2, so that makes him a 4. +3 is a 7. He gets -1 for the re-attack. 6. -1 because I'm aggressive. 5. I can't even get the attack. So we're not going to even attack. He's going to withdraw. Yep, he's just going to withdraw. There won't be any re-attack. Okay, I got a roll for his endurance. All right, he's going to be a B. It's a +1. He rolls a 3. +1's a 4. Unfortunately, he has to go home. He's out of that bad torpedo, but he's got to return to base. But he's not damaged. That's a good thing. Okay, he'll be going home. All right, put that back there. This one in there. This one in here, and this one over here. All right. That's going to be the end of my patrol sequence. Now we're going to do transit moves. Submarines that are in the ready for sea box of a base or outbound patrol sea box, and all these other ones. We're going to do the ones on the board first and get them moving, kind of clearing up the board. This guy's doing a return to base. He could go into Dutch Harbor, and there's a special condition. Okay, I'm going to send him into Dutch Harbor. If he was undamaged, I would have to make an automatic damage roll anyway, because of this frigid waters and the wear and tear it takes on the sub and the equipment and the crew. But he doesn't. He's coming in. He's damaged though. We got to roll on the damage table and see what we have. And it is a 2. Superficial damage. Move submarine to broom box. Okay. So he actually gets through that. Dutch Harbor. Here he is. So he went into the broom box. Good. That is the Tambor. All right, he got lucky. And I have here the Grayling. You know what? He's damaged. I'm going to take him same place. 1, 2. He's got to do a transit here. See if anything shows up. And the transit was a 1, so nothing. He's good on the transit because he gets his -1 0 anyway. No contact on his transit table. So he's in. He's got a roll for his damage roll. Is a 1. Hey, same thing. So his damage was superficial. So he's also in the broom box. Okay. He comes off. So they both got lucky there in Dutch Harbor. All right. Let's see. Next guy I got right here is the Tuna. He's moving. 1, 2. He's got to do a transit event for the Hawaiian Island area. Oops. Let's see. Here we go. It is a 6. -1's a 5. He's clear. He's damaged. Here comes his damage roll. It is a 4. So the 4 is light damage. He goes into repair box 1 here at Pearl Harbor. Okay. Oh, he was not damaged. That was a return to base marker. I take that back. He goes into the broom box. Tuna's back. Okay. Next up, I got 2 ships here. They're both moving. I got to roll for each one. So we'll roll for the Gudgeon first on his transit table. He gets a 3. He passes. And he is not damaged, so he goes into the broom box. And then I have Pollock. He's got to do his transit event. He gets a 1, no transit event, and he's into the broom box. All right, those guys made it back. Take this marker off of there. Okay. Transit moves are done. Everybody's in a done box here. Done. Duns down here. Damages. Ultras come off here and here. All right. We don't have any tropical storms. No spotted markers. We know we're not at victory conditions. This goes to week 4. And no war progress, so that's it. And because of the length of these videos, we're going to call this one after just doing 1 week here in January 41. But we'll be ready to come back for the final week of January and see how it goes. We have a lot of activity on the board still. I got one boat still out on patrol here in the Marshalls, and I may move him out to the Marianas. And then I've got several boats, possibility of them coming out. So we're going to have a lot of patrol boats again. I want to get into some of these areas like the Caroline, the Marianas, the Bonins. I like being there. So we got to do some moves here as we continue to cruise along here. Okay. All right. I think that's it for today. Not a successful week 3. We suffered some damage, a lot of missed patrols, a lot of bad luck with our torpedoes, unfortunately. So this is how the war goes early on in 1942. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, leave me your comments and give me that thumbs up, please. And I'll see you guys for the next one. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. All right, see you guys.